Hey again, everyone. This is Darson, and I got other replay analysis of Burst, or Blue Terran. This is going to be a TvT match against Yorat. Yorat. Anyways, see what's going on in this game. So, interesting fact that I kind of learned in mirror matchups. Mirror matchups, players do not expand very quickly. I mean, you can, but for the most part, people tend to play aggressive in all matchups. And do like a one base play into two base, three base. You know what I mean? Saying they don't get the second base as quickly as normal. Okay, our buddy is doing gas first into barracks with an SCV scout. Me personally, I like to send the SCV right after the depot's made because it could get into the base and might be a high chance to get out. But basically, the goal is I just want to be in their base because they can block it before. Like right now, they could just depot block it. Okay, no one's taking second gas, which is kind of interesting. Okay, command center on the high ground. First scouts it. He is Reaper expanding on the gas first. Command center on the low ground. Factory. Going to be a reactor. Now here's the interesting thing. I don't know if he's doing this intentionally or not, but the fact that he saw this command center, the high chance that the player will only make that one Reaper. So I understand him reacting this barracks right away because of that. Now, if he timed this perfectly, if you want to get an extra brownie point, is that if he kept the SCV just a little bit while longer to see if it was a Marine or not, because Marines will get done faster than the Reaper. So if he saw that, he could have pushed out with this Reaper. In other words, so that aren't utilizing that. Huh? Interesting. Okay, so he's taking his gas. He's not. He's a little late, I think. Okay, we're gonna speed this up a bit. What's going on here? Okay, tech lab right away. Okay, starport works. I usually like to put a bunker up because of this. It's like, let's say it's a reactor Hellions, he could just poop on all the Marines right here and go up here too. Not walled. Ooh, Widow Mine, huh? Interesting. That's like I haven't seen in the years of yore. Of hard to swarm. Two Widow Mines now. That's a little excessive right there, I think. Unless you're meching. Kings, for no reason. An armory. Okay, this is unnecessary. In this matchup, unless you're meching, but he's not. He's going down barracks. This would have been okay to me if you were the mech, but he's not meching, so nonsense. Two Widow Mines in the Marines. That's not something I care for. There's a reason why it was a Widow Mine and a bunch of Marines and not two Widow Mines. You'll see why. Grabbing a third gas, that means he's going to make a Raven. There it is. Either that or a battle cruiser. Okay. Ballsy. Okay, so why scan if Cyclone's in place? This guy's kind of a knucklehead right now. Like, why even burst? Why even boost in if burst is Cyclone's already in location? Like he didn't even like go around it. He just went through it. It's like, yeah, fuck that Cyclone. This is the reason why you only do one Widow Mine. That goes in the refinery. Bam, look. One shots. They're all one shots right here. That's the reason why people do it. One Widow Mine drop. This drop was a complete failure from the Terran player. Yeah. Ooh, look, nice. It's invisible, but there's a Raven, so Armory didn't do anything. This guy's just being annoying now. Okay, anyways, see what this Terran player is doing. Tech Lab Reactor. Okay. See, this guy needs to do what this guy is doing, versus Burst. This is our guy right here, versus Blue. He's doing the swap, so he can get the fast stim. He's gonna reactor out Vikings. Notice that how this guy's not doing that. So his stim, well, it's on time, but it took a while to get there, and there's no reactor on the starport, so he could die from a Raven Viking tank Marine push right now, and he's rallying everything over. So this is yeah. Sorry, Benson, but this is like the Benson syndrome, I like to call it, because he likes to do this like rally pushing shenanigans. I'm not really fond with. So this guy wants to put some pressure. He's like, I gotta get the cheap shots in, okay? If I get the cheap shots in, I win. Yeah, that's true. But it comes at a risk. So, okay. I guess these are alright plays. This guy is not doing too well on this. Okay. He needs to keep making Vikings. I think he should have had some Viking. Oh, no, he lost the two. Not bad. But yeah, he's not making them. So there's some macro problems happening here while being pressured. See when this happens. Yeah, and he's doing the same thing like on TvZ. He's doing the Magic 2, so 2 barracks, 2 eBays, 2 gases, 2 more barracks, another factory should go down eventually. Oh, if I remember the previous game, I forgot to point out he didn't fill his gases all the way. I believe in the TvZ game. So like in this game, look, see he's forgetting. Oh yeah, I forgot he went for a Raven, so a little bit off time. So I would have got the second binary. I believe I get that like after the Raven going. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Guy forgot his combat shields. Guy forgot his combat shields. Combat shields. Oh god. Here's a good tip. I always check. I check my upgrades like pretty frequently. One of my things I always look constant, like pretty often. I always look back and like look like, oh, how far is the upgrade? How far is the upgrade? And the reason why is because I want to time out the push. Like I want to be able to go when I'm ready to go. And it's not good to go if you don't have it ready to go. So it's like 95% done or 98% done. I queue up the combat shield, so that way I will never forget about it. I remember one guy said like, oh, one viewer I used to have has like he wasn't really like a hardcore viewer, but like he randomly dropped in like after a long time and said, okay, I'll stop talking about this and talk about this. So right here, uh, so watch, having Marine spotters is important. I would have had Marine on the watchtower here, Marine here, Marine here, and one right here, and one here, and one here. I know you're like, that's a lot. I'm like, yeah, it's important though. You're covering all the zones. That's why you can see this army by a mile away. Okay, I think he sees his army. Can't like how many scans did that took? I heard a lot of scans. So let's go find out. Okay, hold on. Okay, here we go. Let's see how many scans. So both players are blind as a bat, aren't they? Yeah, I love it. Same TvT without that. I say that because like Master 1 players were like, ah, I hate getting base traded, and every time when that happens, I mean, I still do this mistake too, but they get mad at the base trade, and it's like it's actually both players' fault because the lack of vision, and that it happens to me pretty often too. So I think there was like 2-3 scans. Keep track of this damn army. Okay, so like right here, he should have spot this already. He should have unsieged like maybe like two of the 3 tanks. Right there. But yeah, I like the spotter depot right there. But he's gaining in position, which is kind of scary. He's got a good, nice concave though. Nice. Good cleanup. Are we running on all cylinders? Let's find out. Yeah, cool. Oh, except for the factory and Starport again. I can understand maybe like cutting out some medevacs, but cutting out the tanks, no, I do not agree with the tank cutout. Like he's really cutting out on tanks. Yeah, I like tanks. He's neglecting on the tanks. How many workers are we at on this? Okay. Got our combat shield. Did we forget our combat shields? Oh my god. Oh lordy. Oh lordy. We got our +2 upgrades. We didn't forget these bad boys, which is good, but that's what triggered him to remember the combat shield. So okay, so to fix this is like I said with the stem, time it out with the stem part to get the combat shield. Don't time it out with the 1-1 because that kind of threw it off. I think it's also because of the new stem change timing, which has been out for a while now, but I think that's what might be messing up and gain the +1 ground upgrade I would like to have. Like, I understand getting air if the person was playing mech, but he's not meching. I like the marine spotters. Cool, awesome. I just think he needs more. He needs it all in those locations I was telling you about. Here, 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 and here. And look, he was a smidge off. If you had the watchtower, and if you had it like right here in the corner, because we're looking for drops, we're not looking for ground pushes, because the ground push we would have spot with the watchtower. This marine's job was to spot drops, which yeah failed his task. Luckily, there's some Vikings there. I say after a certain number of medevacs, I'd say like 4 or whatever. You know, I probably go back to Viking counts. Depends on your play style, really. Like I say, if you're going medevac heavy, I would say that you need to be more active. Like you're doing drops or pushing out with your army. Like he's just sitting back. I say like right now he should be going on the field right now. Go on the field. Go right here. Win the game. Go right here. Win the game. See. That does not happen. But you see what I'm saying? Yeah, you can't do drops there. So you can't do drops, but you need to go on the field though. You can't just sit there the whole time. You have some watchtowers and stuff. Put your push spotter marines on place. There we go. Now we're getting on the field. Sweet. Okay, let's rewind this a little bit. I want to watch these engagements here.
Add-on is up and our supply is insufficient.
Okay, so how this goes.
Additional supply depots required. Add-on.
Ooh. Never go up a ramp without actually scanning for. Or stem a marine first, if anything. Okay, so in this position, I would scan before unsieging. Don't unsiege, especially when he scanned you, because now you don't know if he's gonna push in. See, I want him back home. Don't go home. Go up here. Make him constantly scan you. He's gonna scanning you again when you move up here. You're gonna go right here, and you're gonna back away again. He's gonna scan you again. You're gonna go down here, and you're gonna back away because he's gonna scan you again, and you're gonna go here, and you just keep going back and forth. He has to scan you every time because he doesn't know where you're coming from, even though he's got a sensor tower ring right here. But he's trying to keep tabs on your army. So like right here, I won't even. I don't know if I like the drop. I would have just went down here and went and siege right here. That's what I would have done. Even though there's a sensor tower. Oh, what's going on over here? Being attacked. See, this guy's defending and doing his prong attacks. That's what we need to be doing. So see, look, he's doing this drop. The sensor tower would have spotted this right here. Look at that. He would have by spotter right here would have right here would have spot this drop right here. So losing the marine spotters, got to reestablish those marine spotters. That's a important thing right there. Got to reestablish spotters. Okay, he tried to do the doom drop, did not work. Oh no, the command center. Where are we at? Worker count 52 versus something. Now here's a quiz right here. Ready? What do you do when you lose workers? You remake them. A lot of players do not remake their workers once they're lost. That's why the Grandmasters make over the number of workers they're supposed to be making because they can lose some of their workers. I don't stop making workers until I hit that 75 count. We're not there. So get back to making those damn workers. He's not making them, so shame on you. So he's just got this one big bio push ball right here, which is pretty predictable to watch. If you think about it, like if I go in this guy's view, I'm like, oh, okay, there's the army. Good thing I'm already like in siege position. Like all I gotta do is just, yeah, see, I just gotta move my tanks right here. Now imagine if you had army here, and you had a medevac drop like right here. You would have like boosted. Oh, got 3 tanks right there. This is pretty hard to break through. So yeah, you're like, well, what do I do in this situation right here? I will go for the Vikings at this point. We'll go try to get the air control because like he's turtling up. So you're gonna be playing some late game shit. This guy's already transitioning for it. This is where the +1 air upgrade weapon would be alright to get. He's already gained the starport. See, like this army's moving for free. Look at that. Not even aware about it. He's holding part of his army with siege tanks right here. So a liberator would have been great. Does he have one? No. But imagine if you had more Vikings and a liberator. You would have broke through this right here. But instead you want to do the fancy doom drop, which see how well it works. It looks like it's working good. Nice. I like that. That was good. But you're losing a base for it. So yeah, what's just happened? Like it was a good play. It's just what's happening is that all the eggs are in one basket, as one would say. That guy knows who I'm referring to. But yeah, that's what's happening. Ugh. We're having a base trade scenario. Okay. This guy should be able to hold this. He should be able to hold it with the tanks. Teach him. Okay, unsiege him. Okay. is a close game. It's almost fully mined out. I would have left this command center and take a base. Yep, he does. But see, the problem is, okay, so this is the problem right here. This is now is a guarantee all in right now, which is, I'd say, more on purpose because you're not making workers. You gotta keep making the workers. 35 workers, what you're gonna get. And yeah, you're just knocking yourself out of the game, basically. The other guy at 44 workers. Same with the other guy. The other guy is not remaking workers too. Gotta remake those workers, guys. I know they're the most boring unit, but you know. But you win. Look at this cool explosion effect, by the way. I can't rotate for some reason. I have to be on a view. Anyways, yeah. Won this game though. I don't think this guy had a chance though. That's just a thing. He had the money. This guy just gave up. Yeah, he just wasn't macroing. If he was macroing better, I feel like he was in a better position than first. Perhaps, I would say. Just because he's got general patch here, he had more workers, not mining and stuff. I don't know. There's just like mishaps on both players. Some upgrades are being forgotten. One factory, though. Oh, there's like factory. I was like, what? But yeah, that's what I got out of it. So there you go. The TvT on both ends on taking both players. So there you go. I hope that's useful for you, Burrs. Marine spotters throughout the entire game. If you don't want to get base trade, get those damn Marines out. Get those depots out, sensor towers out. Get those damn things out because that's the only. Because that's probably what you were worried about. That's probably why you stayed at home because you were like, I don't want to get base trade, so I want him to attack into me. So there you go. Or as one person told me is that you do some good econ damage and stuff. The ball's in their court, and they had to make the plays while you play defender's advantage and take bases while they're trying to play catch up. So, but I view that more of a mech way of doing things. But there you go. So I hope you all liked the video. Hit those comments, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, do all those things to help me out and support me. So I can keep providing videos like these guys and gals. And see you on the next replay analysis. See you.